So what I do to keep myself positive is I was taught something at 18 years of age. The most important personal development principle I think I could put my finger on that caused a lot of my path to this point. It was from Brian Tracy, and he said, okay, you want to take every dollar that you earn from this point forward and take 10 cents out and use it to tithe to help less fortunate people. We've all heard that, ancient tradition. He says, now you want to take another 10 cents out from that dollar, and you want to use it to tithe to help yourself. You want to reinvest it in your personal development. And so at 18, I had a goal to make a six-figure income. I want to make $100,000 when I was 18 years old. So I took out $10,000 and I used it to invest in my personal development. I went to seminars about books, I went to workshops and so forth. In that year, I made $150,000. So I thought, wait a minute, there must be something to this. The next year, I set a goal to make $250,000. So I set aside $25,000 and invested it into my personal development. And I superseded that goal. And so that was from 18, I'm what, 44 now. Every year I have taken 10% of that income and use it to reinvest in my personal development. I mean, it gets harder and harder every year. I've had conversations with my team. It's like, I've got to spend some money on personal development. What can I invest in for you to go to we can grow as a group? Because it's getting harder and harder. And that's why I hire the best advisors, the best consultants, the best mentors, and spend an enormous amount of money on my own personal development, because every year since that year I've made more money than the last. So I get superstitious about it. But that principle set me on a completely different trajectory. Because look, I mean, I came from a broken home. I had a dysfunctional childhood. I have one semester of college to my credit. But yet I am probably the most educated person I know, because all I've done is spent an inordinate amount of time continuing to educate myself in the areas of skills and attributes that are most important to progressing me towards my goals. And as I mentioned also on stage, that the average college graduate doesn't read 3 books the rest of their life. I can't even count the thousands that I have not just read, but have consumed and have applied and have reviewed and reiterated on, and the number of seminars and hours of audio tape. It's been my profession. I mean, I curate this content for a living. So it's caused and created my success at this point. So that would be the